Ding has been fluency personified in the last couple of frames, and he's threatening
86.
to achieve back-to-back century breaks here. Well, the remaining two reds are open, one good pot on the blue, and it's looking like another century break for the Chinese. Needs both reds, you would think. The position on the blue to get to that final red. And this is wonderful stuff from the 26-year-old. The only major title missing from his collection is the big one, of course, the World Championship. He's been a semi-finalist at the Crucible. Otherwise, it's been a disappointing venue for him. But he's still young enough to change that around in the years ahead. So much pressure, so much expectation on the shoulders of Ding. Expected to win every time he plays, particularly heavy pressure when he's playing at home. And up against an opponent today as he completes the century, who has had the better of him in their previous matches. That would have added to the pressure, but he's responding in style here, isn't he? 129 total clearance in the fourth frame. And a very good attempt to release the green there as he goes for another clearance. He's going to need something special to maintain the break now. The thinnest of cuts. Well, the green doesn't go, but it's a break of 106 to go with that clearance of 129. Fabulous snooker from Ding Junhui. And he leads Dave Gilbert 4-1. He needs just one more to go through. As we head back to proceedings in our feature match. And Mark Selby now just a frame away as well. And he's in to win at the start of frame 7.
Yes, and nudging the red away from the black spot allows the black to be respotted. He was snookered twice in this frame by Lin Shuai.
9.
And what a big frame, Joe, that previous one was. It could so easily have gone the way of Lin.
Yep, could easily have been 3 each.
And one thing this match has been lacking is a big break. We've had a couple of 50s. Not much else to write home about.
15.
Is Selby going to save the best till last?
Well, he's just having a look at these two reds to the left of the black. If one of them goes to the right corner, he'll probably play for one of them. If not, then maybe go into the pack of reds at pace.
Rob Milkins or Mark Joyce await the winner of this battle, and at the moment it looks likely to be Joyce who leads Rob Milkins by 4 frames to 2 and is 25 points to the good in frame 7, the one he needs to clinch victory.
And that could very well have been the frame a match-winning shot, opening the reds.
22.
Mark Allen is in deep trouble against Ryan Day. The Welshman leads the Northern Irishman 4-1. Barry Hawkins will play whoever comes through that one.
Seven.
And again, he's a little straight on the blue. Oh no, he's got another red to the right corner. Would help if the black goes to the left corner. We'll soon find out.
33.
Well, Selby knows this is a chance to close out frame a match. He's going to put all of his mental resources into trying to make that happen. at this opportunity.
And once again, he's straight on the blue. And this time it looks like he may have to take the green or the brown. Needs to run on a bit. And that will do nicely. Perfectly on this red to the left corner to stay on the black. That's the chalk that they leave on the nap of the bed when they hit the ball, quick cue ball so low.
Selby's face etched in concentration, as it always seems to be. It is a somewhat unorthodox action he has, isn't it, Joe? Because there is some movement on the shot.
Yeah, there appears to be.
46.
But it hasn't hindered him in any way, has it?
It certainly hasn't, no. He's the reigning UKM Masters champion. 3 times he's won the Blue Ribbon Invitational event in this game at the Alexandra Palace.
53.
He's won 3 ranking titles in total, which is probably a modest return for a man of his considerable ability. And of course, like Ding before him, he would love to get his name on the World Championship trophy. Many felt he had a chance, a very good chance this year, and he would have been going for the full sweep of the UK Masters and World titles, but rather ran out of emotional gas, I think, and came up short in the second round, and said afterwards that he felt he was physically drained after what had been an arduous season.
Yeah, it's just a little short of pace to come onto this red. Although it's easier to get to the black from where he is if the red drops in. Had a look at the 2 reds just above the black to see if they're a plant to the right corner. That's a good pot. Now he's got the choice whether to play the cannon to the red above the black and to the left, the one just to the left of the pink, or play the cannon to the other red to the right side. Choice is his. He's played it perfectly. That's the winning shot. Just needs the red.
Well, this has been the best break of the match so far from either player, and not just numerically either. For the first time really, Selby has looked fully in stroke. This is a clinical way to finish the job. It's not been an easy match for him. A lot of the frames have been difficult. Spasmodic sort of affair, this one. But a win's a win, and if Selby gets the job done here as he looks set to do, he'll be in the next round, and that's all that matters. He can get better as the rounds progress.
This looks good. Appreciated by the crowd. Great shot. Perfectly on the red. Yes, he was made to fight in this match, no doubt about that.
Lovely shot there as well to cannon the red and open it up from the pink. This is looking like a century. We've seen Ding cracking back-to-back centuries on the neighbouring table after a troublesome start against Dave Gilbert, and Mark Selby has certainly found a new gear in the frame he needed to close out the win. Just the black then for the 297th century break of his career. And there it goes, and the crowd very appreciative
106.
of what has been a magnificent way to close out victory for the world number 2, Mark Selby. Century break.
108.
All part of the learning process for Lin Shuai. He can reflect on that excellent win over Andrew Higginson in the wildcard round to set up this match. He'll also reflect, I'm sure, on that 6th frame when he might have levelled the match from 3-1 down. But Selby managed to pinch it, and that proved to be pivotal.
115.
So Selby looking for the clearance now. In and out of baulk for the pink.
$120.
And this is set to be the highest break of the tournament to date. Ding Junhui's 129 did hold that spot. Pink and black would put Selby in pole position. Oh, the pink stays out. No high break then for Mark Selby, but victory nonetheless, and he did indeed save the best till last. A big smile from Lin, who I'm sure enjoyed the occasion of playing a top professional in front of his home crowd, and he gave a good account of himself as well. He pushed Selby hard in those difficult early stages when things were a bit scrappy, but Selby has shown his class in the end, rounding it off with a century to complete a 5-frames-to-2 victory. Selby through then to the round of 16, where he will face either Robert Milkins or Mark Joyce. We'll take a short break then, and when we return, we'll pick up the climax of the match between Ding Junhui and Dave Gilbert. That's coming next.